Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the European Parliament shooting the first plenary of 2025. For this session, I brought with me a Fuji kit and a Sony kit as a backup. So the Fuji kit that I'm shooting on right now, it's an X-H2S with the 75mm Biltrox f1.2 and the X-T4, good old X-T4 with a 16-55 as a, do it all. Let's see how it works. And if I see that the 75 is not enough, I have the 70-200. So for this particular photo in the opening, I will only have to shoot a portrait of the president. That's my main task. I can do whatever I want afterwards, but I need to shoot that and send it as soon as possible. I normally noticed that I don't shoot full 200 on the 70-200 full frame. I shoot around 130 or something like that. So I think I might get away with the 75mm. We will see. Right now it's 16:48. The session will start at 17:00 and we're waiting for everybody to arrive. The president will be there and I will be taking a photo just like this one. Pom pom. Let us test the 16-55.
This is the arrival of the President of the European Parliament, Roberta Metsola. And although these meetings last until like 10 p.m., I only have to take her portrait like from a couple different angles, and then I have to quickly go and start editing the photos to be sent super fast so that they can be published. Now this is day 2 actually, and I have been assigned to create a photo reportage around the Parliament building. Whatever happens, go around, take some environmental shots, and in this particular case I am testing the 50-140 Fujinon f2.8. This is a lens that a friend lent me, so I'm just testing it out because I might be interested in getting one for a future project.
Yo, this is dope, look. Huge. Like architectural kind of shot. Now all I need is a person. Yeah, that's right, that's perfect. Please keep walking.
At the same time, I also want to take some photos of the life, let's say, of the Parliament, the personnel. Here I'm trying to play with negative space, and you see you have all of these big lines and only one person in the shot, so I think it looks kind of cool. This was a great view, but it didn't look good in photos.
Photographers never really go here. There's a dude over there.
Now here we have the arrival of the Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk for the 2025 Polish presidency of the Council of the European Union. And I am trying to take different shots than the rest of the photographers, just shoot from a little bit from behind, a little bit through them, using them to frame the subject, in this case the Polish PM. And here again, you see, I'm trying to, frame him in a different way. This is like a straight one. And for this, I am using the Sony kit with the two A7 IVs and a 70-200 f2.8 and a 24-105 variable aperture. And here we have the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, speaking in front of the Parliament, and the President of the European Council, Antonio Costa. This is Antonio Costa's first time speaking in front of the Parliament since he got the job. And now I'm trying to take more classical shots that are very useful for press releases and for social media content and stuff like that. I am going back and forth around the room. And although the footage is not in the chronological order, you get the gist of it. And now it's time for more behind the scenes kind of shots, more environmental stuff, just to get an idea of what happens inside the European Parliament during the plenaries, during these kinds of meetings, just to have a little more aesthetic kind of vibe, trying to experiment with the Dutch angle. And although the composition is not the best, I really like the colors in the photo generally. This is a pretty cool view, and in this photo I am trying to add a little bit of movement by slowing down the shutter speed and having the people, blurred a little bit so that it seems that it's moving more. The view from these elevators always gets me, and I don't know, I think I could spend hours just going up and down. I really love how you can see almost everything. It's very spectacular. And here we're at -1. This is more an area for tourists, and I was trying to get something nice, but that's the most I could get. Lately I've been a little bit obsessed with this kind of longer exposures where you get to see the people moving but they're blurred, so you don't really understand who they are, you don't know who they are, so it's kind of mysterious but at the same time looks cool, and I get to play with, like, you know, the colors and everything like that. It's a vibe, it's a mood, it's perfect, and there's a secret to it. Stay around 1/13 of a second so that you get enough blur but not too much. Here I just like the reflections on the roof of the elevator.
There's something about this. I know what. How do I photograph it to look cool? I mean, I definitely need a haircut.
There's a little bit of traffic.
Yeah. It's okay. Black and white, fucking amazing.